It's time. The time has come. I am finally ready to share with you what my kids are using for the 2024-2025 school year. Whew. Okay, honestly was kind of like, am I even going to get this done before school starts? But I did. We're done. I'm ready to share with you guys. I'm so excited. My kids actually helped me organize the cabinets. Everybody has a clean cabinet. We got everything out from last year. And I have everything organized and ready to share with you what my kids are using this year. So if you have been looking forward to this, or if you don't know me, I'm Toni. I have 4 kids. And we homeschool. So if you are curious about what we use for our homeschool, then this is the video for you. This video is all about my 10th grader. So if you've been curious what my 10th grader is using for the 2024-2025 school year, stay tuned. Okay, my last kid. I have done all the videos for my 3rd grader, my 6th grader, my 8th grader, and today is my 10th grader. So if you missed any of those, I will link the playlist below and you can go in there and watch the other videos to see what everybody's doing. Woo! Okay, I'm excited we got everything done. So for my 10th grader, I've explained this in my other videos. We have a box here with this. This is how their stuff is set up, and they each have a cabinet. They have a box like this that has all their stuff that they don't use every single day. And then they have a box like this that they can just pick up, take to the table, take to the kitchen, take to their bedroom, whatever, with all their daily stuff in it. So I'm just gonna be going through that and show you guys what's in there. First thing I'll start with is math. So my daughter, because of last year, we started off with a curriculum that was not a good fit for us for math. She did maybe like a month and a half of it. And sometime in October, we realized, no, this is not gonna work and this is not gonna work. So we switched and we found the holy grail of math curriculums. No joke. So she used Algebra 1. Because we started in October, she has a little bit left in this book. So this is what I have to show you right now because I haven't ordered the new one yet because it's a yearly subscription. It's videos, it's this book. It has a book of tests and solutions in it. And so that's what she was using. What she's going to be doing this year, as soon as she finishes this, she'll switch to geometry. But because it's a yearly subscription, I won't order it until we're like pretty much done with this so we can go right to the next one. Because if I ordered it right now, it would just sit in our shelf and wait for her to finish. So that was the one thing, I shared this in my 8th graders video, was just if you decide to do Denison math, do not order it too early. Because if you order it in like April and you're like, I'm gonna get all my curriculum, which I've ordered curriculum early before, then you're gonna be wasting your subscription to the video because I'm pretty sure it's only a year and then you'll have to be done by April. So just keep that in mind before you order it. But this has been a total game changer for us. She did amazing last year. It's completely independent. And the teacher, it's a video lesson of this Mr. Denison. He encourages them to be independent. He encourages them to check their own work. He doesn't want the parents doing it. And I love that. I think as a high schooler, they should be doing stuff independently. She will be doing geometry this year. Yay. I don't remember much about geometry except for like shapes and stuff. But it's probably a little more complicated than that. But she will be doing that. It's awesome because it has videos. The teacher teaches them so like just, I don't know how to explain it perfectly. Like he teaches to the child in a way where she gets it. With the last one, there were a lot of days where she'd be like, okay, Mom, I just watched the video. I don't understand it. Or I'm on problem 3 and now I don't get it. And she didn't get it. I don't know. I watched a couple videos, I think really just because I wanted to see how it worked, but she gets it. He explains it so that they get it. And then all the questions in the book, and I do love that it is a book, like, I don't want to show you, I'll show you like the last one. I don't want to show you her work because I don't think she'd appreciate that. But it's a textbook. So you learn this stuff on the computer and then there's a textbook with questions and you write it down in there. And I think that's been good for her too, that it's not all online. It just, online was not completely online, did not work for us. I think she needed a book. And And then having the grading book with her to be able to grade her own, it's worked so good. Like, it's one of my favorite things. Yay. Because my daughter's happy and it's worked for her. All right, now we're gonna open up this guy and see what else. So she'll be doing geometry. She is also, both my girls will be doing Spanish. Hola! So this is through Christian Light Education is who we ordered Spanish through, who I did not know they had this at all, but it's a high school elective. So the book is put out by Classical Academic Press, Spanish for Children. There's a book A and a book B. This will be the first half of the year. The other one will be the second half of the year, but it's through Christian Light. So I'm not sure exactly how it works yet. We will look through this and figure it out. But somehow you do a lesson on here, learn something, write some stuff down, and then there's a lesson in here that you do together. And then there is a CD that comes with it too, that is a pronunciation key, audio pronunciation guide, which is wonderful because I don't necessarily know how to speak Spanish, even though I took 2 years in high school. I don't remember much. Un poquito, I think. So that's what she's doing for Spanish, and I'm really excited. I will be sharing with you guys how that works because I haven't heard a ton of it, but there were so many other Spanish curriculums that we're just like, okay. And I kept waiting for that, like, everybody loves this one's great. And I couldn't find it. So I'm like, we're just gonna try something new. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully they'll learn some Spanish. She's doing the Good and the Beautiful for language. And I'm really excited. This is the high school 2 with the Good and the Beautiful. So they get 10 books like this, which if you're a Christian Light person, I love this because these are kind of like the light units. So she's got 10 of these books. I haven't even, we just pulled it out of the top, but there's 10 little books here, workbooks. And I like that. I just feel like they feel more accomplished, you know? And it's got everything that you need is in here. And this doesn't say on here what it is, but I know it covers a ton of stuff. It also came with high school grammar and geography cards. So that will be something she will go over also. Has a grammar and writing guide because it has writing. It's got all kinds of tips in here, sentence diagramming, all the things you need to know. That's like a reference guide for her. Then there's 5 books. Let me grab the other one. 5 books that she'll be doing with the Good and the Beautiful that she'll be reading. The Christoph von Schmid collection is the first one. Harriet, the Moses of Her People. Sagebrush Surgeon. Men of Iron. And then A Girl of the Limberlost. Oh, I'm really excited. Most of these, these are all when you click on buying the set for the high school 2, which would be 10th grade. A lot of these books are actually level 11. So one of these is level 10, but the others are level 11. So it's good that they challenge them and have them reading beyond that. I think that's really great. She is also doing Christian Ethics for Youth, will be like a Bible elective. Pretty sure it'll be a Bible elective. This is through Christian Light Education. I'm really excited about it. My daughter actually picked this out. She is at the moment planning on going into some sort of counseling field, and she wanted to take more of to have more Bible support and things that she would be using could be useful for her in the counseling field. So she actually chose this, and I'm so proud of her. And it was just such a mature decision. I'm really excited. So Christian Ethics for Youth. So she has how many light units? I think it's got, this has 5 light units that goes with this. And then this book, Christian Ethics for Youth. Christian Ethics for Youth is a study of wisdom from the book of Proverbs. Although Proverbs is for everyone, its frequent references to my son make it especially relevant to a young person who wants to grow in wisdom. So it's made for young people. And, if she ends up trying to help young people or counseling, high schoolers, who knows what she's going to end up doing, that could be really helpful. So I'm excited for her for that. She is also going to be doing typing with the Good and the Beautiful. If you're like, oh my goodness, that's supposed to be for elementary. I don't care. She cannot type. And none of my kids can type. We used something a few years ago. What was it called? I don't know. It was some CD. I thought it was going to be great CD-ROM thing. And it taught them how to type and had game things on it, whatever. None of them can type. So they do like, you know, or use their thumbs when they're texting. So we're going to learn how to type for real. So I have heard that this works. It's going to be the basics. And yes, that's what we're doing. So for history, she is going to be doing Biblioplan. We're doing Biblioplan as a family. We are doing early modern history, which I've explained in a couple other videos about why we're doing early modern history. So you'll hear about that if you want to watch my group subjects video, because I'm not going to go too much into that. But she has, this is the textbook. There's actually 2 textbooks. This will be the first half of the year. It's a pretty big textbook. The first half of the year, and then there's a textbook 2 for the second half. But this looks so, like, from the front, you might be like, oh my goodness, it looks so boring. It looks so plain. But it's got lots of color. It has lots of pictures. It looks very similar to the Remember the Days book. So I am super excited to be using this and to share with you guys how we like it throughout the year. She's also going to be doing the Cool History Advanced questions. These are like kind of like a quiz at the end of each week. And it should be a little bit more challenging than the ones my other kids are doing and the ones that she's done in the past. So I don't know if I mentioned this in the group subject video, but we have a timeline book that she'll probably be a part of with us. And then I don't think she'll probably do any of the crafts, but if for some reason we're doing a cool craft or something like that, we'll do that every once in a while. I don't know if she'll join in with us or not, because I know she's got more reading, but that is an option. Okay, so the last thing that was a very big decision. Like, I had to make some big decisions this year, and I think choosing science for her for high school, we're looking for biology, was the hardest decision ever. I went back and forth. I thought I found something that was going to be perfect, and it was like $80 million, and I was like, I cannot do that. So went back to the drawing board, tried to find what would work. And again, it's one of those things that I feel like science is like, people will be like, this one's good, or this one's good, this one's good. But it's not like the majority saying, this is good, use this one. So it was really hard. But I found something that I've actually been wanting to use for years. And she was really excited about it. So we're going to do it. Okay. So we are doing, drum roll please, Discovering Design with Biology. And this is Dr. Jay Weil and Dr. Paul Matz, whatever his name is, Matz. This I think is going to be great. It's just textbook that she's going to have to read for herself. It looks like it's got a lot of pictures for the most part. And it just, I've heard good reviews about it. I felt at first like I needed to do a DVD for her. And so I asked her about that. I'm like, I feel like you're going to need a DVD or like online, whatever, teaching for biology. I was just afraid she wasn't going to be able to do it on her own. And she was like, I don't need that. I can just read and I'll do it myself. So she felt very confident in it. So I'm hoping this will work. So this is the workbook that comes with it. It's got a bunch of questions. It's kind of weird because the second half of the book is blank. Look, it's like totally blank, which I was kind of like, you charged me for half a blank book, but it's a laboratory notebook. I was just surprised. I mean, I guess you're in high school, so they just give you a blank paper. I'm used to like when you're little, it'll be like observation, whatever. And like, but there's nothing on here. So maybe it's better that way for them to be able to do their own thing. So this also came with a lab kit. I don't really need to show you that right now, I don't think, but we bought a microscope on Amazon. I'll link that below. I don't know how much it is now, but we found it on a day where it was like $40 or something. So I bought it. Knowing we'd need it for biology, we went ahead and got that, which is great because a lot of the other ones I saw were closer to $100. So I was really excited we got that for cheap. So I got like a little microscope kit and I got a dissection kit that she is like not having, but she's gonna have to do it. But she is thinks it's sad that she has to cut open a frog. And I'm like, the frog's already dead, like just deal with it. But she's a little bit sad about that. So we may have to, she's gonna need some help when we get to the dissection. I think there's a frog, a fish, some sort of fish, and then a worm. At least those three things. It's not the one with the pig. I did see some that had a little baby pig, and I think that would have been devastating, traumatizing for my entire family. I mean, for my kids, for some of the kids. So anyway, I think that's everything. Is that everything? I mentioned in my other videos, we are not doing a big jam-packed morning basket where the kids are going to be doing Bible. She'll be doing the Christian Ethics for Youth while the other kids do Christian Light Bible. I might do some things here and there with like poetry. We are going to do the Simply Charlotte Mason memory verses as a family. But we won't be doing like a ton of stuff like I have in the past. If I feel like throwing something in, we'll throw something in. I really just want to focus on doing like a good read aloud and then them getting their work done and doing the best they can. So we're not doing a lot of other stuff, and I feel good about simplifying our school year and not making it too much, because a lot of times I make it too much and then it feels overwhelming, and I didn't want that for this year. So I think that's everything for my high schooler. So maybe 5 credits. She also, yeah, I'll have to let you know at the end of the year. Off the top of my head, I don't remember, but maybe like 5 credits or something like that. 6, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly, but she also does sports. So that's like could be like a PE credit. She plays volleyball and she plays basketball, and sometimes, I don't think she'll have a gym class at co-op, but sometimes they do. And then she also takes piano lessons, so we have that music aspect too. So it's a very well-rounded curriculum, and that's the story. So I'm excited. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. We're done. If you missed any of the videos, don't forget to check the playlist so you can see what else we're doing for the school year. I hope you guys have a great year. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, we'll be showing you flip-throughs of things, day in the life, and lots of different homeschooling things, mom life and thrifting, and how to make it work as a homeschool mom. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you next time.